let's raise some hell. Shake your ass, hey, might as well. No one knows what we've been missing. This ain't nothing but a good time, baby. Let's go crazy and baby tonight.
And here we are.
Hey, welcome to the Madhouse. Hi, Ben.
Another Friday, another weekend.
Another Friday, another weekend in the Madhouse. The Soluri No Guts, No Glory Hour here on June 27th, 2014. And it's another lovely day. I said the same thing last week.
You just found out it was the 27th.
No.
Thanks to Vicky.
Thanks, Vic.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because as we kick off the show, we're like getting ready, and we get a countdown, and we're asking questions right into the last flip of the arm of either Vicky, Tom, or somebody just setting us off to start our show. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, people at home don't get to see this, but it's a lot of fun to do this. And I guess we're about celebrating a year now. I think we started June. I want to say June 21st last year.
Okay, if that was a Friday, then that would be correct.
We'll have to check that out. But we do have like a year anniversary.
So it's our anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, Madhouse. Vicky, Tommy, Janine. It's been
Happy
a fun
anniversary
year.
to all our fans that are still watching. Thank you.
It's been a fun year, definitely. You guys are great here in the Madhouse. And
I'd like to shout out to Matt Napo, who did our brand new opening. We asked for feedback on our Facebook for it, and we're getting good response. And everything he does always comes out well. So, again, thanks, Matt. We love you.
yeah, and you guys get in touch with us and give us your opinion. The first, second, or now the third. Which one you guys prefer the most? Thank you, Matt. Everything you do is great. And that song, by the way, in the opening is by the Rockin' 45s, written by Matt Napo, sung by Michael Scarione and myself on background vocals. So it's always good to have the Rockin' 45s with us. And thanks for having me sing with you guys last week at Venetian Shores. You guys packed the place out. You are so loved, and you're just amazing.
Well, you know what? It's like we're gonna have a competition. Whoever's opening wins. The one we're gonna use, we're gonna get a prize for. And so the first opening is done by Matt Napo.
Right.
The second opening is done by Matt Napo.
Right.
And the third opening is done by Matt Napo.
Matt Napo.
So I got a feel Matt's gonna win, but we need your opinion. Give us your feedback.
And I just want to say, there's so many people, young men and women who are graduating or have just graduated. You guys have a great time. Rock the weekend, but just please be careful. Don't drink and drive. Call cabs, call your parents, call a friend. You're starting a whole new phase of your life, so keep it safe and have fun. So I just want to say congratulations to all you guys out there.
So we're kicking off a show. We're kicking off a new life. We found four-wheeling on the beach.
Yeah, we did.
We got a new life.
My new Jeep. Yeah. My new Jeep, Betty White, her name is. And we have a sign.
Yeah. Well, because we're moving.
We have a sign.
The Soluri No Guts, No Glory Hour is moving till Mondays.
We are moving to Mondays. We have to notify a few of our guests and tell them that, so that's a little premature. Hold on. Mondays at 6. Thanks, Tom.
See, that's what you guys miss at home.
Yeah.
You don't see Tom Mealy running across the thing with a sign, or
it's fun stuff.
Or somebody in the background, Vicky across the way looking at us and laughing.
But we will be off next Friday, which is a holiday week, July 4th, and the following week as well, July 11th. So you guys make sure you come back, because I don't know if we're moving to Mondays right away, but we'll keep you posted. We'll let you know. So
yeah, I think we're going to be coming on the that week of the 18th or whatever
we'll
it is.
figure it
The
out.
18th.
Yeah,
that's Janet's birthday, the 18th.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Same old, same old.
The same old, same old.
You're going to say, what's new?
Yeah, what's new? So we have a really great guest in the Madhouse tonight. I mean, all our guests are great, I think.
We have a returning guest.
I believe they are. We have a returning guest, Ryan Samuels. Hello, Ryan.
Hey, Janet. Hey, Vinny.
How you doing,
buddy?
buddy?
Thank you for having me back.
CEO of Sergeant Sound Management and Talent Company. Is that
I give out all my Wounded Warrior pins, and I got one stuck in my dashboard, and
nice.
I love those pins, man.
Yeah, nice. I got some more. I'll bring them by next time.
There you go.
I forgot to wear mine. And you are, again, I forget every time, you're a veteran of the Air Force.
Marines.
The Marines. Yeah,
wow.
So I forget everything. I forget everything. I told you that.
You know what? I remember all that stuff. She remembers names.
Yeah.
Like
that's good.
We'll have 5, 6 guests, and she'll go right down the line, first name, last name, and everybody's like, "Hey, hey, buddy, sweetheart." I'm horrible with the names, you know. I don't forget a face, but
That's
the
a good
names.
tag team. He remembers some stuff, I remember the other. But I know you served our country, so again, to you and everybody who has served or continues to serve our country today, we just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all that you've done.
Always a shout out to my nephew Joseph and my uncle Paul. Love you guys.
So why don't we have you introduce the gentleman to the right of us tonight, handsome, young, talented man.
Mr. Julian Miles Davis, brand new addition to Sergeant Sound.
That's right.
Wow,
Julian,
Julian
welcome
Miles
to the Madhouse.
Davis.
Sure, thank you.
And
Thanks
Soluri
for having me
Guts,
on.
No Glory. It's great to have you.
Great to be here.
So I was listening to you on the sound check, and I know you have a website. I haven't actually gone on to it yet to listen, but I know the stuff is fabulous, according to your boss. I guess,
I guess that would be the manager, the agent.
Yeah, but you have an amazing voice as
Thank
well
you.
as you play guitar.
Yeah, thank
Which you're all going to be able to see later because he's going to play some stuff for us live.
Live, absolutely.
Nice
Because that's what we
acoustic
do
set.
here in the Madhouse. Because like Tom Ely would say, this is what we do.
We're
How
live.
Tom, was that good? So let me ask you this: How long have you been playing music?
I've been singing, I don't know, since I could speak, probably.
Okay. That's usually
Guitar,
how it
yeah,
goes.
yeah, right,
Right?
exactly. In the shower, around the house,
Uh-huh.
just car rides, bothering people. I've been playing the guitar, I guess I'd say, serious about it since high school. So,
Okay.
Well, you actually had no choice. Julian Miles Davis.
yeah,
Yeah, so-
I was kind of forced into it.
So now,
Play.
when Ryan and I were speaking about bringing you on, and he told me your name, Julian, I thought of
Julian Lennon.
right, and then I asked you prior to
Right.
taping tonight, were you named after Julian Lennon?
I was,
and
yeah.
you said, yeah, absolutely. So
That's
both
an
your-
honor, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Both your parents were Beatles fans.
Yes.
Yeah, John Lennon fans.
John
and-
Lennon fans, yeah.
And I mean, rightfully so. They're amazing. You know, the younger generation, a lot of times I find doesn't, not that they don't have the same respect for the Beatles
Okay.
that our generation had and the generation prior to us. Because my boys are like, yeah, they're good, they're okay, you know. And a lot of younger people that I ask, they just, I guess it's different times,
Well, you know what? A lot of you're right, younger people, but when you talk to musicians, they respect the Beatles.
Yeah,
they know,
exactly.
like the Barone brothers. I mean, when you mention the Beatles to them, they love them. Oh my God, the Beatles. So, I mean, as what I see is the younger generation as musicians, they love the Beatles. I mean,
Yeah, it's hard
one
not
of the backbones
to.
of rock and roll.
Exactly.
You know?
It's hard not to see. You can almost see the lineage in what we listen to now and the stuff that they recorded. It's
Yeah, well,
just,
they were like a magical,
Yeah.
they were, to me, they were magical.
Yeah.
Just the collaboration, the writing, the music, the vocals.
The harmonizing.
The harmonizing, the
That's the key
lyrics.
right there.
The
The
little,
harmonizing.
the little
Harmonize.
kit that Ringo Starr had, that
Right,
little
yeah.
basic
So
kit, and
simplistic,
yet,
too.
just that music transcends and will
Exactly.
transcend forever. It's just great stuff.
Who
So-
was your inspiration for as far as musicians coming up?
Oh man, I've had a lot. I'd say it started off as like John Mayer. That's the singer-songwriter phase.
Sure.
John
Oh, I
Mayer,
love John Mayer.
Legend, Jason Mraz, that sort of thing in high school.
As a matter of fact, John Mayer's on our new opening. When we met John Mayer, there's
He-
a picture of him.
Oh, he
up
is.
there.
Yeah, I didn't- yeah. I need my
Great
glasses
guy,
to see
great
it.
musician. I mean, his songs are. I love them. I love them.
Well, we
Yeah,
were saying we were talking prior, and I said, I always like John Mayer. Yeah, you listen to him, he's
Yeah,
good.
hear him on
I
the
never
radio.
was gaga about him. And then we saw him live at the Beacon Theater, probably about 4 years ago. They were actually taping live, I think, for an HBO show that night, and we were there too.
Right.
He was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I walked out of there with a whole new respect for that man because he
Incredible
man,
guitarist.
he can play guitar.
Yeah.
I liked him more when we went to the cocktail hour after the after party.
Nah, right.
And there was all like fish cakes and lobster and stuff. I said, I love this guy.
Yeah.
Thanks to Kevin Meza and Jen. Thank you guys.
So I just want to jump back because we jumped ahead. So somebody's a Miles Davis fan.
Well,
That was-
actually, yeah, my parents were Miles Davis fans, but
Right.
he died in September, 2 months before I was born, or September 21st or 29th.
Oh,
so
2 months before you were born,
yeah,
Miles Davis? Okay.
Yeah, so
So it makes
That
you a
was-
November baby.
yeah, that's right, November 29th,
Mm-hmm.
late.
So in honor of him, they named you after
Yeah,
him. Oh.
exactly.
That's pretty
You had
cool.
the name Davis,
Yeah,
so
it's
that was
cool.
a good start.
It's a lot of pressure. But
You know what? Well, nowadays the parents name their kids of name, favorite names and stuff like that. But back in the day, you got named after you.
Yeah, named after something.
My oldest brother's named after my father. My second brother's named after my father's middle name. I'm named after both of my grandparents. You know, so it was back then you named your child after somebody.
And then, of course, if you're George Costanza and you happen to have a child, he would have named it Soda. So if anybody watches Seinfeld, they know that episode's like
Soda
classic.
Stanza?
Yeah, Soda Stanza. Soda Costanza.
Or if you're George Foreman, you name all your kids George.
Yeah, it's
Right,
easy.
yeah.
So somebody like me, I have a bad memory, I'd be okay with that.
That's
If I had
right.
5 kids and named them all the same thing,
Yeah.
I'd be good. I'm in. It's okay.
You yell at one, they all get in line.
Exactly, exactly. So, all right, so you've been making music in all of your 22 years right
Yeah,
now, pretty
that's
much
right.
for a good half of your life
About
now
half
so far.
of it, yeah.
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 And you just picked up a guitar and like it came to you? You took lessons? What'd you do?
Well, it started in I'd say 8th grade. I saw a rock show, and I saw how into the guitarists the girls were, and so
That's always
It
the
always
comes
back
that's
to the
always
girls.
the
Yeah,
answer.
that's
It's
right.
always the girls are the motivation.
so
Okay, not a bad
Yeah.
motivation.
yeah, that's right, that's right. So I asked my mom, and she got me my first guitar. I kind of just let it sit there, you know, like I thought it was cool to have it and didn't really know how to play it. And the more I started singing, the more I realized I needed something else to, you know, kind of go along with it, because I like to write some things down, you know, get a little heady. It's good to release it somehow.
Right. So, but you never wrote poetry.
No, I just I started with simple guitar riffs and things that I could play, and then I just wrote lyrics to them, and then I just wrote a song. I didn't start out trying to write a song. I just it just came out, and
Just happened.
I was like, you know what, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna keep writing.
So, are you married now, or
No, that's right. Yeah, married with children.
married with children?
No.
No, girlfriend.
No.
So, how's that guitar thing working out for you?
Yeah, right. No.
Maybe
It's
switch,
good, yeah.
Maybe switch to the drums.
Yeah, maybe. Right. Yeah, at least I'll be deaf. You know.
It's all good. You don't always have to have a woman in your life with nothing but trouble. So.
Oh, it's good at getting them, keeping them around.
I didn't say that. I never said that. For the record.
You're right. I can read your mind. No.
It might have came out of my ear.
But
Can't live
okay,
with him.
so-
You can't live with him.
So you hooked up with Ryan through
Through Towers Rising.
Towers
Actually, he was
Rising,
on the
who
show
were a guest
before.
on our show probably about a month ago.
Right, yeah, it was about a month ago.
Right.
It was about a month ago.
Actually, yeah, because they were doing a Memorial Day show that
Right,
weekend,
yeah.
I believe, right? So it
Yeah,
was
almost exactly a month ago.
almost exactly a month ago.
No, he's friends with Dom, the drummer, and Dom had sent me a text message asking, or everybody, if he could open up for one of the shows they were doing. And he opened up for them, and I went right to him after. I'm like, hey, dude, you want a job?
Yeah.
And that was basically it.
Pretty much it.
And that was it. The rest is history.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, your kind of music, like, you kind of remind me of John Legend.
Okay, I like
You have
that.
and I love John Legend. I mean, he's just so talented. So is that really the genre you kind of stick with? I mean, do you ever
I mean,
little
that
rock? Do you get a
little bit of
crazy?
rock, a little bit of soul. I mean, it's more like that. I like that John Legend, like the smooth, like the soulful vibe. But it's still, catchy, pop,
Yeah.
sort of,
Yeah. It's a good vibe. Good
yeah,
vibe.
it's a good vibe, exactly.
Yeah, well,
so mostly artists like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, John Mayer, of course.
The women
What about-
the women love John Legend.
I
So
know.
What about Michael Bublé?
I like Michael Bublé.
Me too.
Yeah, he's great.
talented. You ever play any other instruments?
I play piano.
I knew that. I
Yeah,
was going to say that. I was going to say piano.
yeah, that
'Cause
was
I know
sort
you
of.
like Elton John, Billy Joel.
Exactly,
We
yeah.
talked about that. So
That's right.
great instrument to play.
Yeah, it's kind of easy. You see it laid out in front of you. It's just kind of easy to fiddle around with it. So play piano, bass, a little bit of drums. Just.
Now, you been playing out, or you just starting to play out? Or?
No, I've been playing out for a while, since high school, actually.
Mm-hmm.
My first show was in 10th grade. I was 15. I'd just written 2 songs about 2 different girls.
Really?
Yeah. And,
Two different girls.
yeah, and I thought it'd be cool to invite them both to the show. So that was a little awkward, but that was it.
Daring, awkward but daring.
Yeah, right?
Now I know why you're single.
Exactly. It's just gonna
Makes
Yeah,
sense
have them
now.
all
That's
come
not
out,
the
let
right
'em-
approach,
Let them
just so
duke
you
it
know.
out over me, I guess. But so ever since then, we had a pretty good turnout. It was a lot of fun. We play covers and people sing along. I like that sort of stuff. Just getting people into it. So
Yeah.
Well, I want to touch more on that about you playing out.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that when we come back. Right now, we're gonna have to do a commercial break.
We'll take a quick
So,
commercial break.
We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come back.
right.
People at home, stay tuned. Keep
Yeah, you
watching.
got to hear him. He's really good. The girls are gonna We're going to give his number out, too, so after the show, everybody can call him.
Some of the guys are gonna too, you know.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's that big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, Mommy and Dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds, released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from
Planet Babylandia.
Play with us on the bus.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
Hey, and we're back.
And we're
Welcome
back.
back to the Madhouse at the
Yeah.
Soluri No Guts, No Glory Hour. Oh, I forgot this.
With Ryan Samuels and Julian Miles Davis.
Julian
The man
Miles.
with the
I like
cool
a
name.
guy that has
Should I do
the
it too?
3 names. There,
Yeah,
you
me
know?
too,
Everybody's
right?
got-
Julian Miles Davis. I like that.
Yeah, that's smooth.
Thanks. Thank
Definitely.
you.
So, okay, so you wrote a song for each of these girls. I don't want to let this go by without
Oh, okay.
elaborating a little more. So you wrote a song for each of these girls whom you were both seeing at the same time?
You were wanting to see them both.
Well,
No, that's
exactly.
good, though.
Yeah.
That's
He
okay.
was 15.
Yeah, that's okay. That, you know what?
Two was nothing.
I'm thinking that's good.
At
So-
15, right? Come
So you
on.
wrote a song for each of them.
I did.
And then you were going to do a showcase,
Yeah.
which you invited them both down. Did they know the premise? Did they
They knew. Actually, I'd played both of the songs for them individually.
Okay, did they know they were both going to be there? Did they
Yeah,
know
yeah.
of each other?
Yeah,
Oh,
they did. They
Did they
did.
come in together?
No.
Okay.
Are they watching right now going, that son of a bitch?
They probably hate me.
Do you still keep in
Right
touch?
about
Do you
now.
still keep in touch with them?
Well, one of them is actually she's an ex-girlfriend of mine. We just broke up recently, so
Oh.
not so much.
Uh-huh.
The other one is she's happy.
Okay.
Good.
Did they like the songs at least that you wrote for
Yeah,
them?
I think so.
Do you still play those songs?
I do.
Awesome.
Yeah, I do.
Awesome.
I won't play them tonight, but
No.
You know,
It's funny because what inspires you to write songs? Do you like see something or something happens in your life and then you just start jotting things down?
sometimes
Or do you just put words together and just try to fill in as you go along?
sometimes it's a combination of both. There have been times where I like writing songs, and then you lose sight of what you were writing, and then you have to bang it out. You truck.
Right.
You're pulling for words, and you're looking for inspiration. And then there are other times where you just sit down and it just comes right
It
out.
flows,
It's just
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it all depends. It's a moment sometimes. It's a feeling, and
It's
you
definitely
you want to share that feeling.
Yeah, because at home, like I write a lot, and I grab things a lot of times from circumstance. And like I have a song titled "Vinny, please take out the goddamn garbage." Right? Take out
Is that
the
a song or
garbage.
is that that thing that's posted all around?
Yeah, both. Right.
She writes a lot. You know, Vinny, take out the garbage. Vinny, fix
The
this.
honey,
it
she writes the
broke.
honeydew list.
The honeydew list.
Yeah.
She should make a song, honeydew list.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I don't have a big honeydew list, though.
No,
really.
she don't.
No, I really don't. We're never home, so.
And
you
plus,
know,
I fix it before it breaks anyway.
Yeah, I guess. So, okay, so the girls went to the show. They liked it.
That's
You
right.
wrote the songs, and it went well.
Don't even do it, Tom Mealy. I know what you're doing.
What? I lost it. What?
He's, you know, Tom. He just likes to pop in the window and make funny faces at me.
Okay. Was it something I said?
It's a cliche. Is it something I said?
So now you have a website, and I want you to tell everybody where they can find you.
All right, you can
'Cause-
find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Julian Miles Davis Music. I've got a Bandcamp. It's just jmd.bandcamp.com. And I'm on Twitter, Instagram, you know, and I post pictures and musings and that sort of stuff.
Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation. You know what? I don't know a lot of my links, and like to find myself, if somebody asks me, I punch my name into Google and
And it all
Yeah,
it
you're
all
all
comes
over
up. That's the only
Google.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I actually was looking at a lot of your pictures.
Okay.
And do you have one person that does your photographs for you?
I
You just have
did.
friends
Yeah,
that-
yeah. I've got photographer
some-
friends from school.
You got some
Um,
nice stuff up there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know
Thanks.
which one to choose for promo.
Thanks.
I just kind of had to go. They were all good, so
Yeah, I've met some really good people that
Yeah.
have sort of helped me out with that sort
right,
of stuff.
that's good. Yeah, it's you know what? Well, in that business, you kind of get to know a lot of different people.
And
sound
help
people,
is a big
studio
help.
people.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
more help you can get from people,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the further you can get.
Take it
You
where
know,
can get it.
Well, you help each other out.
unless you
right?
win American
Yeah.
Idol, of course.
Oh, and then you're helping everybody else.
You see, now, would you ever do a show like that?
I thought about it. I've thought about it.
It's tough. You have to have thick skin because to go up there, I mean, you were mentioning that before.
Yeah.
The X Factor and all
I'd
that.
love to
yeah.
see him do that show.
You'd be great.
You'd be
It'd be
great.
a lot of
The
fun.
look,
You got the
have
perfect
talent.
voice.
Yeah.
You got the
Yeah,
perfect voice
definitely.
for it.
Definitely,
Yeah.
and that's kind of it's a popular type of music what you play. I mean, it's people like it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that kind of music that it appeals to everybody.
Okay.
So so that's a good thing. But you gotta have tough skin because I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
can
you
never
go-
sit there while somebody critiques me and be like
They're
so
harsh.
embarrassing to
Yeah.
you in front of the whole world.
I know.
I mean,
Like
they say-
Simon. Yeah. Like,
yeah, they
like
say some.
Simon.
He's like, why are you even here?
They say some nasty stuff, and sometimes it's not warranted. I don't think.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
Oh,
don't
a
feel
lot of
like-
times it's warranted.
Yeah, but
Simon's
sometimes
Simon's
it's
pretty
not.
much on the money, man.
Yeah,
That
but-
guy's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but he'll come out and say, you're
He
ugly.
just,
and,
no,
know,
Yeah.
he just don't
stuff
say.
that's just not-
Right, he
He
just
just
don't-
doesn't sugarcoat. That's
Right,
it.
that's
Yeah.
it. He's right to the
He just
point,
says
and
it, yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah,
It
but-
is what it is, and
exactly.
that's what you're getting.
He's
Bottom
very
line.
entertaining, though.
Yeah, he's definitely entertaining.
He's
Does
very
he even
entertaining.
still do that show anymore? I mean, I don't even watch it, so
Sure.
I think he's.
watched it in a while.
I know he spearheaded like all of them, like the X Factor and then the X Factor UK.
Right.
Those were all his shows. I mean, whether he judges still or not, I know he doesn't judge American Idol.
No.
I don't know if
No.
he still
he
judges.
doesn't.
I think he
Ever
does
watch
the
it
X
or-
Factor still.
Yeah.
Well, he's in the background and he makes tons of money doing it. You know, whether it's producing and all that stuff.
Yeah,
But,
good for
but
him.
you
Oh
should
wait,
try
maybe
that.
you don't
should.
do the X Factor no more.
What's that?
I don't think he does. the
No,
X
probably
Factor no
not.
more.
He doesn't need to.
Yeah, I was
Probably
just
his
gonna-
show.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, he doesn't
probably
need to.
He doesn't
Yeah,
need to.
but I would imagine he was having fun doing it.
Yeah.
How could you not have fun? He's just making fun of people all day.
Yeah, see, I always thought he was kind of brutal. I mean, I know he doesn't sugarcoat, but then there's times he goes out of his way to really say nasty things
Yeah,
to
that's
somebody.
true.
And,
Like when he starts saying
You know,
about their
and-
hair and their clothes and stuff. I mean, really, Simon,
Yeah, it's
you
not
in the same T-shirt every week,
Yeah.
and you're gonna criticize somebody's clothes.
And can he even sing? That's what I want to
No.
know.
I don't think he
You
can.
can't
He's
say.
just a producer, right?
yeah, but he's
He's
got,
got
the
the
knack
ear-
of
he's
knowing
got the
what's
ear.
good,
Yeah.
what's,
Yeah.
what's
You know,
right.
and
what's
that's
not.
that's a talent in itself too.
Yeah,
you know?
A&R is
Yeah.
dying. They're dying.
Having,
breeding.
having the ear is a talent. You
Yeah.
know.
So you lived in California for a while,
I did.
right? You picked up and went
for
because
about
you
a
just
year.
kind of wanted to check out the scene and
Yeah,
the whole
I
music
always
thing.
wanted to go to California. You know, being in New York, you hear
Right.
things about LA, and you know, you.
Is that where
get
you went,
curious.
LA?
Yeah, I was in LA.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And-
I
and
love LA.
How,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
how'd you
beautiful.
I haven't been to LA in so many years, so I can't even really, I can't comment on whether I even like it or not. I think I was really young last time I was there. But how do you find it in comparison to New York?
Well,
Likes, dislikes?
I was living in the
Rose
city for 4 years at school before I went to LA.
NYU, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. And then, so once I got, it's so much more open. So it's a driving culture. You know,
Right.
you need a car to get everywhere. You know, there's
Right.
no public transportation, and if they
Oh,
do,
there's no public
I mean, there
transportation?
Well,
are,
there's no
but it's-
subways
Yeah, there
and
are
nothing
no
like
subways.
that.
They have a
Wow,
train
okay.
system
Never
now, but it's
realized
not very good. It's not reliable. It doesn't.
Right,
run
but not a
often.
subway.
No, no
It's-
subway.
It's above ground.
No,
I mean,
it's
they have
not.
earthquakes.
So you really
Yeah,
need to
earthquakes.
do
Yeah,
They have
yeah.
earthquakes. You know, having a
Yeah.
subway and
Oh,
earthquakes
that's
don't
right,
mix.
right.
you know?
Yeah.
So you liked it?
I loved it. I was there for about 10 months, and it did not rain a drop, not once, actually.
It did not rain not once?
Where were
Not
you?
one
South
time.
Excuse me, I gotta
Yeah,
get
I
the
was
plane.
Yeah.
Topanga Canyon.
I'm
so
still
like,
there.
Yeah, right in between.
Yeah,
Santa
don't rain
Monica.
too much in Southern California.
No.
Remember
No,
the song,
yeah.
It never rains?
Never rain.
But when it
Yeah,
pours,
we're
man,
from-
it pours.
Yeah. There you go.
I just
There you have a
feel,
song.
Yeah.
I just feel that the people are more fake there. And it's just like,
You know what? That's true.
in New York, what you see is what you get, pretty much. You
Yeah,
know,
okay.
it's a little tougher attitude, I think. Girls are a little, quicker to react and stuff.
That's right.
Where in California,
Defenses are up a little bit more in
everybody
New
just
York.
thinks they're beautiful and they're God's gift. That's the way I see it.
Well, there's
you
so
know?
much sunshine.
And I've been there is a lot of
You
sunshine.
could be beautiful. Just
Yeah,
out of
everyone's
sun,
beautiful in the sunshine.
right?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
I got
Exactly.
sunshine.
So you did. I know you went to Venice Beach.
Right. I played
Now
on
I,
Venice Beach.
I think of Venice Beach and I think about like just so much craziness.
That's pretty
I always
much-
want to go there to
yeah,
just
that's
skate down.
you know
there's
what?
a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
skaters.
like
You know
a lot
what?
of
Venice,
people.
listen,
Skateboarding
New
rollerbladers.
York and California are a lot have similarities.
Yeah.
I mean, Venice Beach is like Central Park
All right.
in the sun and on the beach area.
Right.
Because you'll come across a comedian, some jugglers, definitely guys on skateboards and skates.
There's everything
But
in
you
Central
same
Park,
thing in
Yeah.
in
In New York
Central
City,
Park.
yeah, all the time.
You'll catch artists drawing, dancers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing. It's just that they just
Definitely
have,
the same sort of vibe.
they
There's
have
just,
better weather.
yeah, that's exactly.
So you played on Venice Beach?
Yeah, I did.
And-
We played Venice Beach almost every morning. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
In
we-
that beautiful sunshine. And what
Yeah,
the
that's
first time you actually did it? How'd you feel in your head? What were you saying? I can't believe I'm doing this. This is so awesome. Like,
Yeah,
what your
it was
thought?
cool. You grow up and you hear about people playing the beach
Yeah.
in California. You're like, oh, I have to do that. And so you get there and you're like, we got there late and we didn't realize you had to go and reserve a spot. So you see all of these musicians, like all of these street performers, and you're like, wow, where do I fit in? And I don't know. It's really exciting.
See, I never realized that. You said it's a stretch of about 2 miles.
Yeah, it's a long
And there are
stretch.
actually designated spots.
Yeah, they're
And you have
painted
to
in.
come in. You pay.
No,
to
no,
reserve
you
a
don't.
spot?
You
No,
don't have to pay.
to
No,
reserve a
no,
spot,
you just got to
but
get there
You have
early.
to be there early.
Yeah,
now,
that's
when you
right.
say early, what are you talking?
Like 6 a.m.
So 6 a.m.
Wow.
And you have 2 miles worth of booths.
Yeah, so
that's
you
a
can
lot
pick
of
you
people.
can pick a new spot every day.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
so we
not
kind of
booths.
experimented. And
Well, not booths, but areas.
Yeah. They
Designated
just
areas. Yeah,
stop
I
on
mean,
the
and they're right
yeah.
next to each other too.
Right.
Yeah, literally.
That's just so crazy.
Literally, you
And-
see the guy juggling bowling balls right next to the guy telling jokes.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
like,
pretty much. Right
it's
next to
just
the guy
crazy, and then you
painting
go to the
faces.
next guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you walk down the strip and you give everybody $1. It costs you about $350 before you get
Yeah,
there.
you're broke.
It's got to be an
Yeah,
experience, though.
started.
That's got to be an experience,
Yeah,
just to
it
be
was
able to walk and just. I mean, it probably takes all day to really catch.
Yeah, it
Right.
does.
And then does those people in those spots? How long of a period is that? That they? I mean, like you play all day. You
Yeah,
just
we
keep
would play
it-
sun up to
play it all
sundown.
day.
Yeah, that's right. Until it
Wow.
started getting quiet.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
so
that's
cool.
right.
That, I
Just-
think that should be on a bucket list for everybody to see, because that's different.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Central Park offers so much of that, but to see everybody strategically lined up in order to do
right.
that,
Right,
that's pretty
right.
cool. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it is
That's
pretty
do
Yeah,
you
I've been there.
have video of that?
I do. I've got
You
some
do?
I
video.
stayed in
Yeah.
Santa Monica
Oh,
for like a month and a half.
Oh,
or
Santa
so.
Monica's beautiful.
So,
yeah.
right there, Venice
Yeah.
Beach. But we have to take another commercial.
take a quick
Time's
break.
flying.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Come back, watch Julian Miles sing, and we'll be back in 2 and 2.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful frame prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
And we're back.
And we're back.
I think that was a longer than 2 and 2, but I just did that Chuck Woolery thing, so.
Yeah, because you like that.
Yeah, I like Chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Love Connection.
Yeah, they should bring that back, don't you think? The Love
Yeah.
Connection, was that a good show?
That was a good show.
Yeah.
What was that other show? The Wives, the Newlywed Show?
Oh, that was
Show is so funny.
That's the great. We
Yeah.
did the dating game here one time.
Yeah?
That's
And that was pretty funny. It's
a long time ago, well, because my mom's 87 now, but they when the Newlywed Game was big back then.
Right.
I mean, I was a little kid. My parents had the board game, and they invited all their friends over, and I think that's when everybody just drank Seagram 7. It seems like everybody, that's all our parents had that in the cabinet. But There was a couple of fights that broke out.
I
When
was
I did.
going to say
When they
that
left, people
the
were leaving.
reason they stopped the Newlywed Game is because everybody was getting divorced.
Oh, yeah.
They don't even make that game anymore because it caused too many problems.
Yeah.
But funny stuff. But so listen, where can we find you? Like, do you have any gigs in the next? I know you're working on stuff in the studio.
That's right.
So right now you're not really focusing on playing out so much.
But I do.
Oh,
I
you
still do. Right.
Yeah.
I've just kind of been picking up shows where I can.
Mm-hmm.
I've just sort of been, you have phases. Like I'm in
I
a
know
write
that.
phase, like a collect phase right now. So I'm sort of like taking everything in, and then I'm like internalizing it, and then I'm sort of writing it down. And once I have a base of songs that reflect my mood at this time.
Exactly. I get that.
Yeah.
I totally
I'm
get that.
I'll go share them.
I'm in the collect phase too. So if anybody wants to send money,
And tell them where they can send that, then.
they can make checks payable to me.
And you graduated from NYU with a degree
Right.
in
Audio engineering.
audio engineering. So do you apply that?
I did. I was
really
doing the sound
technical.
for film.
Yeah, it's
It's fun. It's
Audio
sometimes-
engineering. What do you drive speakers? Or?
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. It's just capturing sound. I like to think of it as capturing the most organic sound possible.
That's pretty cool.
And that's about it.
That's
So-
and
pretty
you
cool.
like that? I mean,
I
'cause you've
do.
done that now since you
yeah,
applied
yeah,
that, but
that's right.
not your first love.
It's
Not so
sort
much.
of like a love child
Okay.
that I made with music.
Okay.
It was sort of like another tool to make music, and I fell in love with it.
You probably met a lot of people.
Yeah,
And
that's
you,
right.
you still keep in touch with
It's
a lot
really-
of those people?
yeah,
'Cause,
definitely.
I mean, there's nothing that says you can't incorporate your music into film. If you know a lot of people that are in
Yeah,
the film business,
exactly. And
they
I've
can
done a
come to
couple
you and
of
say,
film
"Can you
scores.
write me this song?" And,
That's good.
read the script, and
Right.
so you have done that.
Yeah, I've done a film score. I did one for a commercial. We did this little short in school, and we actually won a music award. It's like a musical sort of vibe, cheesy singing.
That's cool.
cheesy guitar playing.
We've had a few independent film makers on our show, and they watch regularly. So there's connections to be made. We had Eddie Harris.
And then actually, Eddie
Joe
Harris,
Pomerico.
boy from Jersey, Joe Pomerico.
Right. Fred Carpenter.
Fred Carpenter. We've had a band on a couple of times, Barnaby By. They go back quite a ways, but guitarist and also he plays fabulous bass as well, Pepe Castro, way back in the day, and the Alessi brothers as well. They did a lot of jingles for TV and made a lot of money. There's a lot of money to be made in that. One of his, I don't know if he would know it because you guys are younger, but there was a powder that they made. It's still out, Menon?
Yeah.
Menon bath powder for men, whatever. But 3 little notes, by Menon. And he made like a
That's it.
ton of money. And everybody knows that. Everybody
right.
from...
But they also
back
did
when we were little.
Diet Coke, 7-Up,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Bounty,
Yeah, you don't think
Mount
about it,
Airy
you know,
Lodge.
That's something you watch on TV. The
Right.
commercial comes on,
And that jingle, it sticks with you.
but
and,
those jingles
Sure.
stick with you.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, my son was singing one the other day. I forget which one it was now. And I said, Bobby, I sing that all the time too. It's like,
It's funny
that's
because you
your
get that commercial and you'll hear it, and next thing you know, you're singing it all day long. You're
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
Get that out of my mind,
Yeah.
man.
And then you're at the store and it's in your hand.
style. So you have a lot of venues then you can apply your talents to.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
That's good. That keeps your life fulfilled.
Yeah, it's fun. There are definitely venues that are more conducive to my sound, like wineries, lounges, that sort of place.
Yeah, definitely.
I played bars, clubs. It's all about the atmosphere.
Yeah, the
That's
lounge
it.
thing is nice though. You know what? Usually you get a good clientele. It's always pretty even. You know what to expect. And there's so many places out there.
Well,
Oh,
Ryan
yeah.
will keep you
That-
busy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Ryan-
he has been actually.
Yeah.
He does, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
He just did a Sweet 16 with me on Saturday. He played during dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
nice.
it was
So
great.
now, so you DJ during the party and he'll
Yeah,
sing
he
during
does.
the downtime, or
Yeah, he'll do like dinner or like a wedding cocktail hour, like nice background music.
and you were saying he could do special songs for people. And
Yeah, we're actually talking about maybe incorporating that, having him write like a custom wedding song for a client and having him singing at the wedding. This way you have your own
Unique.
Wow, yeah,
personal
Yeah.
wedding
That's
song.
pretty good.
Yeah,
So tell people where they can find you because you DJ. You have an entertainment company.
right.
So tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find us on sergeantsound.com. That's sgtsound.com. We have our YouTube channel at Sergeant Sound. Facebook page is Sergeant Sound Entertainment. And yeah, you can just Google Sergeant Sound. It'll come up all
in
over
other
the
words,
place.
Google and Sergeant Sound will bring you right to you and all your.
Right. Yeah, and you can find Julian on our website, Towers Rising.
You have a comedian. Don't you have a couple of comedians?
I have a comedian, Nairobi Grayson.
He's funny.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
He's funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a good comedian,
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
right? Comedy's a
I
great
mean, that's
night out.
a good night out. Not just music, but you know what? Sometimes you break it up. But there's not a better night out than just going out and seeing a good comedian
Yeah.
and laughing. You know what I mean? Laughing's
Yeah, that's
it's like the greatest medicine.
Yeah.
You know what? You could be the saddest could be when you laugh. That all goes away.
Yeah, I know.
You know, laughing takes away everything and just brings joy. So.
Laughing's good. I like laughing. Laughing's
Me
fun.
too.
Love laughing.
Me too. Try to keep me on
See?
the try to keep me on the show to make people laugh. So
That's
you
it.
know.
Yeah, definitely. He keeps me laughing all the time. He's a
That's
funny
good.
guy. Yeah.
Keeps me laughing too.
Yeah, he does, right? Yeah, he's going to do stand-up one of these days.
I keep me laughing.
Actually, we have a friend, Anthony LaFemina, also a tattoo artist. I forget the new place he's at in Farmingdale. I don't know the name of it, so I can't give you a plug. I forget, Anthony. But he does stand-up, and I hope tonight's not the night he was supposed to do it. He's supposed to let me know, but we definitely want to go see him. He was on our show. He's also, he was in the FBI. What was he? He was like a top secret kind of guy. He was fun, though.
Now everybody knows. It was top
Yeah.
secret. He
Yeah.
told you, and now you told everybody.
I always got to change his name.
So
No,
you
you
don't
don't do
sing,
it no more.
Ryan?
No.
You just always stay in the background, kind of. You spin the stuff.
I'm the behind the scenes
You're the
advertising
Simon
guy. Yeah.
Advertising.
He's the Simon
I handle
Do you-
basically, I'm the
Yeah.
business aspect.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you have the business mind.
Yeah. I mean, I make my suggestions. Sometimes the artists are like, no, dude.
Not really.
And I'm like, all right.
Okay,
And
so
sometimes they're like, oh, that's a good idea. So
Yeah.
I throw some stuff out there.
Yeah. Do
But
you like
nah.
you like to DJ?
Oh, I love it. I love music.
And
yeah.
when did you get started doing that? Because that's
I started
that's such a great
probably
thing to
almost 15 years ago.
really.
Yeah.
And just
Well, my uncle owned a
just
company,
okay, because
so I started helping him, and then eventually I started doing it on my own, and then I went to the Marines. I came back. I did it with him some more, and then I just kind of went out on my own. So
I mean, most people these days really don't use live bands too much anymore.
no, they do,
they're
what they do is
really
they do
expensive and-
the combo,
Combination.
the DJ band combo.
Is that what they do
That's
now?
the
Really?
new
I haven't
thing,
gone to
yeah.
wedding in so long. It seems like. So
Well,
how do they
we
do
got
that?
one
then?
to go to next month.
Yeah. So how do they do that then? The
You
band
switch
plays-
on and off, or
But
I
it's
could
not
play
that-
something and they sing too, and like I could,
Really?
yeah, they do it. People do it.
Really?
So-
That's odd. So the band really doesn't get much time to play, though. I mean, a wedding's not that long if you're having a DJ and a band.
Yeah, well, I mean, a
It's,
good wedding band nowadays, you're looking at almost 15 grand.
Really?
Yeah, 10 to 15
Wow.
grand for a good wedding band. I mean,
Wow.
a lot of, I mean, our company is a little bit, our prices are a little bit lower, because, I mean, there's a certain point where you're just ripping people off, I feel,
exactly.
anyway.
I like the
Well,
10 to
plus-
15 grand for
Well,
a
plus,
good
you know what?
Yeah.
wedding
You
band.
keep the
Yeah.
cost lower if you're giving a good product, but you keep the cost lower. You're more competitive.
Yeah.
And let's face it, people are looking to save money. Weddings are like over the top, especially
Oh,
in
yeah.
New York. You know.
We have to do a commercial.
No, we don't. No, we do. We do because we're going to take a commercial break, and then Julian Miles Davis is going to get up
Wait,
and.
before we take the
and-
commercial, I just want to say that Vicky's the best commercial person because she's the only one that holds the commercial sign. Everybody else
And
is
it
going like
says,
this.
it says commercial. We love
Everybody
it.
goes like this to us
Yeah.
and like this. And you can't catch that. But when you see the big commercial sign, I love it. Vic, you're the best.
Yeah, we love you. Anyway, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Stick around because this man's going to do his
Julian Miles
thing.
Davis.
Right,
You're going to
I'm
see him
excited.
live.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
And we're back.
We are back.
We are back with our guest, Julian Miles Davis.
And he's going to rock your world. Go get
Do
it,
your
Julian.
thing, Julian.
Scream falling off the door hanging off the hinges. My feet are still sore, my back's on the fringes. We tore up the walls, we slept on the couches. We lifted this house, we lifted this. Firecrackers in the east, my car parked south. Your hands on my cheek, your shoulder in my mouth. I was up against the wall on the west mezzanine. We rattled this town, we rattled this scene. Oh, and outside. Oh, and outside. Know this house is falling apart. What can I say? This house is falling apart. We got no money but we got heart. We're gonna rattle this ghost town. But do you know this house is falling apart? What can I say? This house is falling apart. We got no money but we got heart. A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. Usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears before they pour. When I'm thinking about you, you know, no. Thinking about you, you know, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? Do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Oh, no. But do you not think so far ahead? go through around my room. It's been 12 days, 5 hours, 10 minutes since I seen her. I left a trail of tears from New York City straight down to Cedar. You can tell by the way she moves. You can tell by the way she moves. You can tell by the way she moves. She got style and I got his shoes. I ditched the shoes cause who you are ain't about what you get, but what you lose. Not a dime in my pocket, but I rock and give you change like a season. Cause I strayed when I thought I could trade all the change in my pocket for a reason. She got high while I stayed low, child. She's Whole Foods. I traded Joe for a meal to eat and a place to rest my achy bones. I said it's gone cause we lost it. I guess I won't make room for your love tonight. Ooh, child. I said it's gone and it's never coming back. Close your eyes, it'll be alright. Singing, ooh child, ooh child. 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 It's been 8 drinks, a million stars, 6 hours of just strumming my guitar. Seems like I've been counting every second that's been passing. So I can't remember how I got this far. So child, I tried, but what's the use? You want heat green, I sang the blues. It's sunny in LA, I say she's stay broken cool. Child, I tried, but what's the use? I wrote that note, she's sad to lose. And I take shade away for love to cut me loose. I said it's gone cause we lost it. I guess I will make room for your love tonight. Ooh, child. I said it's gone and it's never coming back. Close your eyes, it'll be alright. Singing, ooh child, ooh child. Singing, ooh child, ooh child. Singing, ooh child, ooh child. Singing, ooh child, ooh, ooh. Oh child, oh child. Singing, oh child, ooh, ooh. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You guys are too sweet. Thanks. All I see is open water. Step so slowly, slipping under. You took your chance out on the sea. So much for that ever after. I bet those answers weren't free. But in the end, you know it's so we're after. It was the wind that shook my knees. I never learned till I found out. hard way to count my stars and catch the breeze. But I open up and try to breathe in open water. Now I see, yeah, open water. I put my money where my mouth is. The truth hurts and I don't know if I can shake it. Cause every time we're vibing I break it. Despite all your patience, that's fine, you can fake it. Every day is a road not taken. The only thing I know are the rules I'm breaking. Only thing I own are the moves I'm making. It's a risk, girl, but for you I'll take it. And I know that you've been wanting me to miss you, and I swear that I'll be alright. But I can feel my judgment slipping from the jack that I've been sipping, and I think that I might call you tonight. But that's a step in the wrong direction. Cause in the morning I might not be well. I can feel the connection, just like an affection that's been making me ill. Yeah. And now I see, yeah, open water, yeah, baby, yeah. Thank you.
God, you're amazing.
Thank you.
So
Thank you so
awesome.
much.
We have to do a song together next time,
Your
right?
voice is very unique, and it's heartfelt. The lyrics in that song were deadly, man.
Thank you.
That's all yours?
It means a lot. Yeah. That's
Wow,
thanks.
wow.
Very good.
It meant a lot.
What an
But,
amazing
that's
voice.
the end of our show. We are
That
taking off
is-
next week, right?
We're taking off next week,
week,
July 4th. We want to wish everybody a wonderful holiday. Again, be safe. Be safe. And then we're off the following week because the studio is closed July 11th. We are moving to Mondays, but we will keep you posted. In the meantime, you want to look for Sergeant Sound, right? That's sgtsound.com. Okay, Ryan Samuels. And just tell everybody again, you got to give out your phone number because I told the girls you wouldn't. I'm only kidding. You got nervous. You felt pressured. But just tell everybody where they can find you. Come on up, Ryan.
Come on the Facebook. Where's your Facebook page?
All right. It's going to be Julian Miles, Facebook.com/Julian Miles Davis Music. If you just type Julian Miles Davis into Google, I think you might get some Miles Davis stuff.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah, a little bit.
Then again, thanks again, man.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys
Amazing.
again.
Thank
Always,
you.
Ryan.
Ryan,
Always
always
a
a
great
pleasure.
friend.
Thank you for bringing us to
You
town.
guys
Have
be
you fun.
safe. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, have a nice weekend.
We love you. www.madhousetv.com. Don't
No
ever
guts,
miss
no
it.
glory.
You got it.
There it goes.